Yes, students, the next chapter is temperature and time. So, temperature and time. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about temperature and time. So, then how to measure time? So, how many scales are there to measure temperature, and what is the relation between the scales, that we are going to discuss in temperature. And in time, so what is about AM and what about PM, and how to represent 24 hours time in a clock. So 12 hours clock and 24 hours clock. Then how to represent time. Then how to convert 12 hours in 24 hours, 24 hours into 12 hours. So all these concepts we are going to discuss in this chapter. So basically in temperature we have three scales to measure. So one is a degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, degrees Kelvin. Three scales we have to measure temperature. Temperature. About all these scales we are going to discuss in temperature concept. Okay. So okay, students. See here, students. Here in the warm up. So here temperature is given. See. So in the picture temperature is given. So what he is asking? He is asking that you can read the temperature. He is asking you can read the temperature. What is given the temperature in the picture? Either you are able to read that temperature. Yes, obviously we can read the temperature. It is very clearly it is given. So that is 87 degrees F is given. F means Fahrenheit. 87 degrees Fahrenheit. It is there in the picture. 87, small dot is there up, that is the degree symbol. 87 degrees Fahrenheit. So the temperature scale here given is Fahrenheit scale. Okay. So we can read the temperature. Okay. Yes, now the students see here in the learning time. So what he has given? He has given about the history, and also he has given the relation of the three scales. That is, one is degree Kelvin, degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. So about the history of the temperature. So see here. So in 18th century, Gabriel Fahrenheit. So he discovered the Fahrenheit scale. How to measure temperature in Fahrenheit. So who discovered? So Gabriel Fahrenheit. So in 18th century. So in 18th century, Gabriel Fahrenheit, he discovered Fahrenheit scale. So in that Fahrenheit scale, the freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. He fixed the freezing point at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and the boiling point at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. According to Fahrenheit scale, the melting means boiling point, that is freezing boiling point is 212 degrees Celsius. This is the boiling point of a water. So water boiling point is at 212 degrees Fahrenheit and the freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This is about the Fahrenheit scale. Who discovered Fahrenheit scale? So Gabriel Fahrenheit, he discovered Fahrenheit scale, and according to Fahrenheit scale, the freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and the boiling point at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the boiling point of water, okay, and also the freezing point of water. The next, after in 17th century, around 1743 around. So after that, later on, 1743. So who discovered? Andreas. He invented Celsius scale. Which scale? Celsius scale. On the basis of Celsius scale, so 0 degrees Celsius is a freezing point of water and 100 degrees Celsius is a boiling point of water. According to which Celsius scale? So the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius and boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. These are the minimum and maximum in this scale. So minimum is 0 degrees Celsius and maximum is 100 degrees Celsius on the base of water. Water freezing point 0 degrees Celsius and so boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. If we compare both, in freezing point in Fahrenheit is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and here in Celsius scale 0 degrees Celsius is a freezing point and boiling point is here 212 degrees Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale and in Celsius scale 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is also called, this degree Celsius scale is also called universal system unit. in most of the countries they are following this Celsius scale. So most of the countries what they are following? Celsius scale. And also throughout the science, we are using degree Celsius. The temperature, whenever temperature is there, that temperature we represent in degree Celsius in science. Okay, so in complete science we are using degree Celsius, and most of the countries they are following degree Celsius scale only. So that is why this degree Celsius is called universal system of unit. Now Kelvin scale is there. So why the Kelvin scale designed? So to get minimum. So what is the minimum temperature? So for that the Kelvin scale we are using. And here the combination means how to convert Kelvin into degree Celsius is into Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. This combination is there. See here Kelvins. So Kelvins, how to convert in degree Celsius? 273.15 plus degree Celsius. This is the formula for converting Kelvins into degree Celsius into Kelvin. Converting degree Celsius means Fahrenheit into degree Celsius. The formula is 5/9 into Fahrenheit, whatever the temperature, that is minus 32. From there you subtract 32 and that you multiply with 5/9, then you will get that complete temperature into degree Celsius. Then Fahrenheit. So then how to convert the degree Celsius into Fahrenheit? The formula is 9/5 into degree Celsius plus 32. So these are the relations formulas. Then how to convert degree Celsius into Fahrenheit into degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. Okay. So now the students see here, so about the Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. So before we discuss what is the freezing point and what is the boiling point in Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. The same thing here in the given picture. See there, barometers are given. So in the barometer it is represent that the freezing point is given and the boiling point of a Celsius scale. So there in Celsius scale the freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius and the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. In Celsius scale, so what is the freezing point? 0 degrees Celsius is a freezing point and the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. Okay. In the thermometer, so it is given there. So what is the freezing point? That is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is a freezing point and the boiling point is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So markings are given in the thermometer. See in the picture. So that is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is a freezing point. So it is about the water. Water freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit and the boiling point of water is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is the difference between the degrees Celsius and degrees Fahrenheit. In degree Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius is the freezing point and in Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Fahrenheit is a freezing point of water. And in boiling point, so 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water in degree Celsius and in degrees Fahrenheit, 212 degrees Fahrenheit is the boiling point of water. Okay, students. So now here see next the concept body temperature. So body temperature, human body temperature. So we are going to discuss about body temperature, human body temperature. See in your textbooks, body temperature is a measure of a body's ability to generate and get rid of a body. So that is the ability, our body has the ability to generate heat. So then how to calculate, how to measure the temperature of our body. So what scale we are using? So according to Celsius scale, so what is the normal temperature of a human body, and according to Fahrenheit, what is the normal body temperature? So see that we are going to learn. So the body is very good at keeping its temperature with a narrow means so normal temperature. So that is a healthy temperature, safe range in spite of large variation in temperature outside the body. If outside temperature is fluctuated means 50 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Celsius, according to outside degree Celsius, so our body maintained temperature, a fixed temperature, a narrow temperature. Our body maintains a narrow temperature. So what is the narrow temperature means? What is a healthy temperature? So So by using a clinical thermometers, doctors measure body temperature. Doctors measure body temperature, human body temperature. So what is the healthy means? What is the approximate temperature? Approximately the healthy human body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the healthy human body temperature. Okay. So in Fahrenheit, that is, if any person is having a 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit approximately, then he is a healthy person. If in a case of fever, the body temperature will increase. The body temperature will increase. 101 degrees Celsius, 102 degrees Celsius means not Celsius, 101 degrees Fahrenheit, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So if the temperature increase by 98.6, then that means the person is having fever. The person is having fever. But the healthy temperature, healthy human body temperature is approximately 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So this is about the so how to measure the temperature. So by using a clinical thermometer, so the doctors, they are using degrees Fahrenheit scale, and they keep means below the tongue. So below the tongue, so they kept Fahrenheit. So scale means Fahrenheit thermometer, and they measure the temperature of a person. The temperature of a person. If the person temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, then that means he is a healthy person. If more than that, then the person is having fever. Okay. Okay, students. So now the students, some notes, some points you should remember. Some points you should remember. What are the points? The first point. So the temperature of a person, so should not increase, means healthiest human being temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If any person is having more than 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, then it means he is having fever. So above 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, if any person is having above 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, then that means he is having fever. Okay. This is the first point. The second point, so the temperature should not below 94 degrees Fahrenheit or 34.4 degrees Celsius. Okay, if in Fahrenheit, so the body temperature should not below 94 degrees Fahrenheit, or otherwise in degree Celsius, if you measure in degree Celsius, the temperature should not below, body temperature should not below, that is, this is human body temperature. So we are discussing about human body temperature only, so not other animals, other creatures, only human body temperature. Human body temperature does not below 94 degrees Fahrenheit in the Fahrenheit, and in Celsius, if you use Celsius scale, so 34.4 degrees Celsius should not below this temperature, and should not above 108 degrees Fahrenheit, or otherwise 42.2 degrees Celsius. So if below this and above this, then what happened? So maybe the person will die. Okay. So what the temperature? The temperature should not below 94 degrees Fahrenheit, or in degree Celsius 34.4 degrees Celsius. Not below this, not above 108 degrees Fahrenheit, or in Celsius 42.2 degrees Celsius. Okay. So the temperature should between this means healthiest person, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit is a healthiest temperature. Okay. Now, so grown up person temperature. So what is the grown up person temperature? Should not increase. If any person, means a grown up person is there, so his temperature should not exceed 105 degrees Fahrenheit, or in degree Celsius 40.5 degrees Celsius, should not above. So this is in the case of a person is grown up person. In the grown up person, means in teenagers, or in 8 years to 19 years, it's a grown up person temperature. So they should not increase 105 degrees Fahrenheit and 40.5 degrees Celsius. And here for child, small child, so the temperature should not increase 107 degrees Fahrenheit, and in degree Celsius 41.6 degrees Celsius, should not above this temperature. Okay. Now in the daytime, so maybe the body temperature will rise 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit, that is the common thing. In the daytime, so the sun, means the daytime temperature is high, then automatically maybe a small fluctuation is there in our body temperature. So it is, so acceptable means 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit. If the body temperature increase 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit at daytime, so that is normal temperature only. If you convert that into degree Celsius, so 1 degree Celsius, if the temperature rises 1 degree Celsius in the daytime, then that is a normal temperature only. So now, so one more thing, in the temperature, morning, so morning our body temperature is low, and afternoon so little bit higher. Okay, little bit higher. How much higher? It's approximately 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit or otherwise 1 degree Celsius. So this fluctuation is there in the morning and in afternoon. So in the morning, so the temperature is low, so our body automatically having less temperature, lower temperature. So in the afternoon session, so our body is highest temperature, so acquiring highest temperature. That is small, highest means small fluctuation is there. So this is about the human body temperature. So what is the normal temperature, and if the normal means above the normal temperature, then what happens? Maybe fever. So then, so what is actually, so when the human means when the person is alive, so below, if below this, then maybe the person will die, or above this temperature, maybe the person will die. In the case of grown up person, so this is the maximum temperature in Fahrenheit and degree Celsius. And in child case also, this is the maximum temperature, so, and in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. So these are all about the temperatures of humans. Okay, so now, so the concept converting the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So how to convert degree Celsius to Fahrenheit? Here the formula is Fahrenheit. F is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32. So this is the formula. This is the formula to convert, so degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. Degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. This formula you should remember. So then here, how to convert 740 degrees Celsius? This is Celsius is given, then how to convert? Here 3 steps are there. In the 3 steps we should convert the degree Celsius into Fahrenheit. So first of all, whatever the degree Celsius is given, so that we should multiply with 9 first. So in the first step we should multiply 40 with 9. 40 with 9. Okay, this 40 degrees with 9. Then 9 4s are 36. 360. 360. So this product now you divide with 5. In the second step you divide that with 5. Here divided by 5. The product we should divide with 5. That is 360 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 5s are 35. 1 left. 5 2s are 10. It is 52. In the third step, so this 52 is added with 32. That is 52 plus 32. That is 84. So now this is in Fahrenheit. So 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit is equal to 84 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very simple. First, the degree Celsius we should multiply with 9. The product we should divide with 5. So the answer, the quotient, so added with 32. Then you'll get your answer in degrees Fahrenheit. Degrees, so Fahrenheit. Now here also 30 degrees. So 30 degrees we should convert into degrees Fahrenheit. So how to convert? 30. So multiply with 5. Not 5, with 9. Then, so that is 9 to the 27, 270 in the first step. In the second step, this 270 is divided by 5. In the second step, so the product is divided by 5. 5 1s are 5 5s are 25. 2 left. 5 4s are 20. This is 54. So this quotient, so added with, so 32 degrees. 32. 54 plus 32 is equal to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Here, see here we did a small mistake. 5 1s are 5 sevens are 35 here, 5 sevens are 35, 5 twos are 10 here, 72 you'll get 72 here, 72. So here 72 plus 32 is, so 104, 104. The temperature in Fahrenheit is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So 40 degrees in Fahrenheit, 104 degrees Fahrenheit here. Now 30 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. (86 degrees Fahrenheit). 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now 75. Then how to convert 75? First, the 75 we should multiply with 9. 75 into 9. 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 7s are 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 675. This 675 we should divide with 5. 675 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5, 1 left, 5 3s are 15, 2 left, 5 5s are 25. It is 135. This quotient we should add up with 32. 135 plus 32, that is 167 degrees Fahrenheit. It means 75 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit is equal to 167 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the conversion of our degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. In the first step, the degrees given, the degrees Celsius with 9. After that, in the second step, the product we should divide with 5, and after cancellation the quotient we should add with 32. Then you will convert, so that automatically that converts into degrees Fahrenheit, degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. Here in the example, one more similar question is there that you do as your home assignment. Okay.